Welcome back to the Dark Cosmic Universe. My name is Avian Savage. Welcoming back all my cosmic followers. Welcoming back all my new followers. Welcoming back everyone who follows the channel. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for checking out the videos. Thank you guys for checking out the YouTube shorts. Thank you for checking out the links in the description. I've got an eBay store where I sell vintage and retro t-shirts. Also paperback books. Spent last night putting some new books in there. And hopefully we sell some stuff so I can recycle that money and bring it back here to the Dark Cosmic Universe. If you're new to my channel, we talk about action figures, we talk about playsets, we talk about vehicles, we talk about Pokemon cards, we talk about a lot of collectibles. All right, and yours truly talks a lot here. So if that's not your bag, then, well, so be it. All right, new figure today to talk about here. It is Conan the Barbarian from Super 7. Very, very cool. Very excited about that. There's his accessory over here. I was a huge Conan the Barbarian movie watcher with Schwarzenegger. Loved the movies. And then when I found out Super 7 was going to do figures for the movies, I'm like, yes! See, that would have been great way back when in the 80s. But again, they didn't have the technology. So it's possible that the sculpting wouldn't have been as top-notch as it is today. I'm not saying anything bad back from the 80s, but, you know, it was the 80s. Anyway, I did have some pickups, so I'm just going to go through those really quick. I wasn't sure if I was going to get to it or not, so I'm trying to do it in somewhat of a order that looks kind of cool. I should have just had everything all bagged out here, but it's not bagged out. That's my new term. It was pretty bagged out, baby. All right, anyway. So let's get to some of the cool things that I did pick up. The store FYE was closing, which is, I'm really sad in my area, but they had some action figures on the shelves. Not much left, but I was able to get this. This I thought was really cool. This is I believe this is the Mezco Batman figure with all the accessories. Really, really cool. He is 3 3/4 inch. Very cool. I'll probably do a review. I was kind of on the fence if I wanted to actually keep the figure or if I wanted to just like, you know, let it go, but I'm probably going to keep it now. Now, the more I look at it, and that's kind of the sad thing when you buy things, you're like, oh, I'm going to resell it. Anyway, to add to, this was the other one that they only had. This is the Robin figure, Mezco again, 3 3/4 inch, not bad. I mean, I had the original, I got to remember, it doesn't have it, was it Kenner? The animated series ones. And I was on the fence if I was actually going to buy these. But yeah, these look really cool. Very accurate. This is more accurate probably than the original figures. But again, the price listing on was 27 bucks. I got these for like $7 each, which I thought was a steal, especially with it, you know, closing. All right, so two of the figures that I wound up getting over at the Toy Vault, which I'm going to be probably going there in the next couple days, because they are awesome. I'm trying to find their little thing here before everything falls over, which it's probably going to. But again, this is one of the places I do frequent when I'm in the area. And I was there the other day, but they did not have it. So anyway, here they are. These are the guys, the Toy Vault. Very, very cool. Here are all their different locations. Pause the screen if you need that. Again, go on toyvault.com. But yeah, it's nearby. So I just kind of like said, you know what, I'm going to go check them out. And they do have some really cool stuff. But this is what I did get from the Toy Vault, which I thought was really awesome. First one, again, it's a Superpowers figure. Here it is. This is the McFarlane Batman one. I don't know. I'm kind of like on the fence if I want to keep this or not. I didn't really like the sculpt of the head. You know, it was one of those, I could do with it or without it. So I'm not really sure. But again, if I do a toy review on it, then I'll have kept it. If not, I'm probably going to resell it because I don't know. I don't know. I haven't decided. All right, the other one that I did find, yes, very excited about this. If you've seen my previous videos when I was talking about the Superman figures, now I did get some inside scoop that I was speculating that they were going to do the Superman figures based off of the Reign of the Superman, you know, the death of Superman and the Reign of the Superman. But it looks like McFarlane and the toys are going to go with the movie. I was like, I'm not really sure about that. But I think we're supposed to get a Fortress of Solitude, which will be kind of cool. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, so those are the pickups. I'm definitely going to keep the Superman one because that was definitely my jam back in the 90s. All right, let's get to the figure here. Let me just kind of pan down a little bit. There we go. So here is the Arnold Schwarzenegger figure. Again, 3 3/4 inch. This looks really awesome. I really wish I'd had this as a kid. Now that I'm an older adult, well, let's just say I'm like 4 going on 5, depending on my days. You know, sometimes 5 going on 6. But it's true. It's like I'm like the biggest kid in the world. And again, the sculpting is really, really well done. It's 5 points of articulation. And I was like, I really wanted a Schwarzenegger figure that was like Conan, and here it is. I'm like, thank you, Super 7. Another awesome figure. Here's the accessory that comes with them. Again, very cool. I think it's a screen accurate. I'm not 100%, but I don't care because I think it's awesome. And now it's in my collection. So excited about that. You can definitely tell that yours truly has not gotten out of middle school because that's kind of the way I act. But that's okay because, like, when you get like a figure and you're all excited about it, I'm trying to put the sword in the hand, but I don't think it's going to work. That's just kind of what happens. I should have just had the sword in. It does go in there. I'm not going to force it in there, so we'll put it back. Anyway, so when I saw the Schwarzenegger figure, or the Conan, excuse me, because someone may say that's not licensed, doesn't look like him, but it might be. I don't know. I was also thinking about some other things that had gotten in the last couple of weeks. So I wound up picking up some new books here. These are all Dungeons & Dragons player books. Forgot the Forgotten Realms over here. Player book 2. Psionics Handbook. I had to think about that. Dungeons & Dragons as well. I was like, yes, gotta get them. And I was thinking about putting this all together. So I got some original vintage figures over here. Vintage. These, that's vintage too. These are the Super 7 one. Super 7. This is vintage. Super 7. See how they took the artwork and they made a figure. This is Super 7. There's a vintage Super 7. These are really, really cool. Also, Super 7 over here and the Frank Frazetta figure, which is pretty cool. I think that's the Death Dealer, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong, but yes. But see how they all kind of all go together, which is really, really cool. Love these characters from Dungeons & Dragons. It was like my thing to do and loved them. And I don't think I displayed these ones off too. This is the Witch, I think. This is a solid piece here. It's a little bit dirty. The paint's, you know, it's got some paint rub on it, but I was very happy. I think I got this at Goodwill. I was like, are you kidding me? That's Dungeons & Dragons? Who would want to get rid of that? And then this guy here, I think he's really, really cool. He's kind of like the swamp character. I don't remember the name. You know, again, a lot of the figures that I do display, I know some of their names when I first get them, but that's about it. You know, it's one of those kind of one and done. But yes, yours truly wound up picking this up. Now, again, I think it's really cool, the figure. I'm going to get a closer. There we go. That's a little bit better. Everything is still in focus, which is good. But here's the Conan figure. Definitely goes good. Now, this was a custom-made figure that yours truly did. So this Boss Fight, isn't it? Was this Boss Fight Studios? I think so. I think it was a Boss Fight Studio, and I just kind of added some armor on. I'm pretty sure that's the Elven Warrior, and I just wanted her to be part of my collection. We've got that guy over here. He's part of, I can't remember his name. Anyway, let's take a look at the card art here while I'm at it. I almost forgot about it. Looks really, really cool. I'm really excited. Again, the card art itself could be just like framed, you know, in a museum. Yes. This is, I'm probably offending people who have museums. But yes, here we go. We got Conan the Barbarian. Now, I really wasn't, I didn't want the war paint ones. It just, I don't know, they didn't really appeal to me. And the Pit Fighter one, I just really wasn't into. I might I might get Thulsa Doom just to have a villain, and this one here. I know it says collect them all, but for me, I just kind of cherry picked. I don't know. I just these weren't really saying I gotta get. I mean, this is a cool figure. I get it, but I wanted this one, and that's what I got for the collection. I have seen this one, and I think I've seen these two before, but it's one of those. I don't know. They just weren't doing it for me. Now, it would have been cool had they had, I think was it Melik or Kellic or something like that? The guy that was in the second movie, the guy who wound up being Bob the Goon. Yeah, that would have been kind of cool. But, okay, I know someone's like, can I just see this figure? Yes, I can. I've had these figures on, I've had them on here on the Dark Cosmic Universe, but I can always display them again. Because I know there's always someone who's just like new to the channel, like, hey, can you get a little close up on this? Again, this was kind of a custom, put this one together. Boss fight figures, they go really, really well with the vintage stuff. So again, if you do have any of the vintage figures here in your collection, you can definitely see how they look. And again, I think they look really awesome. Imagine Conan going against the Witch. Yeah, it's possible. See, they do scale really well together. So now you guys get to see it. Plus with here's the heroic fighter guy, putting him next to, of course, he's Super 7. Put my Frank Frazetta over here. But yeah, see, they do go well together, and they kind of all fit together. At least I feel like, on my opinion. So again, if you're looking for like fantasy figures to, put them together, Dungeons & Dragons are definitely a set of figures that you could be looking to. Now, the original LJN ones, like, that's Elkhorn, I just remembered his name. Like Elkhorn and the Magicians back here, they can be a little on the pricey side, so don't get sticker shock when you start going into those secondary markets and you're looking for figures. But yes, here they are all together, looking really, really cool. Most of them fitting in the screen. Some of them don't. So again, if you're looking for fantasy figures, I definitely say definitely get it. Now, a lot of the Super 7 figures over here, the first wave, the prices are, you're going to get sticker shock with these. They have gone up in value. So I just wound up getting them when I first saw them because they looked really cool. She looked cool, the sorceress or the magician. Again, based off of the artwork from Dungeons & Dragons, but looks really cool. I'm hoping if Super 7, if you guys are watching my videos, which I hope you are, which would be really awesome. You know what I'd love to see for Dungeons & Dragons figures? They made mini comic books in the comic books to show off TSR. Now, they were all cartoon style, various characters. I would love for you guys to produce those figures as you're going to see in the hand over here. I would love to see those figures as action figures, the ones that they put in the the comic books. That would be really cool. I forgot the names, but again, I remember reading the adventures, and while you're reading a comic book, it's like, oh, Dungeons & Dragons, this is pretty cool. It's an advertisement, but it was cool because you got into the whole, yeah, they should make these as action figures. That would have been really cool. Super 7, if you still have the license and you can do that, I would hope that. If not, there's another company out there that's going to do those, and they are in this scale here. I would definitely pick them up. I would just definitely pick them up. Anyway, that's it. That's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoy everything. Please leave some comments. Doing this, yes, not doing that, but just doing that with the like button. So appreciate it. Again, if you have not subscribed to the channel, I would definitely appreciate it if you could. We're almost up to 1,400 subscribers. For me, that means a billion times happiness in my life here. That's awesome. I'm so excited, and it's great that everyone's watching these videos and they're sharing the videos. So that's really even awesome. Just like you said, thank you guys again. So appreciate it. I just have fun doing this, and you can definitely tell I go unscripted because those are the best ones to do. Because if I sat here and I started reading stuff, you'd be like, yeah, no, I'm not buying it. You're not into this stuff. I am. I love figures, and I'm so happy about that. And that there are other people out there that love this too. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I'm talking way too much. Again, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please do that. That'd be really awesome. Again, liking the videos, sharing the videos, activating the bell icon so you get notified, and all that fun stuff. And again, saying hello to my cosmic family out there. Who are my cosmic family? If you are subscribed, you're part of the Dark Cosmic family, which is always fun to be a part of. They are my cosmic cosmonauts, my cosmic comrades, my insane toy collectors, my dark cosmic Pokemon collectors as well, and my cosmic collectors out there. Yes, that's kind of cool. You can have that embroidered in your jacket or on your sweatshirt or on your t-shirt, just to say that you're a cosmic follower. I mean, that's kind of cool. That's a cool thing to say. But yes. What do I say? Say it loud and proud. From one side of the galaxy to the other, and somewhere in between, there is the dark cosmic universe. Again, saying hello to all my followers out there. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for the casual followers. Thank you just for the brief followers, even on the YouTube shorts. Thanks so much. I don't get to say thank you guys enough for that. What do I say? Stay cosmically insane, my friends. Keep collecting all those figures. Keep collecting all those action figures. Keep collecting all those collectibles. Come on back here to the YouTubosphere, better known as YouTube. Hang out here with Avian Sauvage in the Dark Cosmic Universe. Sometimes we get our cat to show up too. Check out her videos as well. That's Seychelle, the Dark Cosmic Yeti. Anyway, hope you guys are having a fun day. Enjoy. Hope you enjoyed the video. We will see you cosmically soon.